What is up, guys? Going with origin stories again, Marvel and DC top 10. Wonder Woman by George Perez, excellent origin, a pleasant surprise for me. Love the mythological aspect for an older comic, which I have a tough time relating to often. This one works. George Perez kills it. Pretty sure he's writing it and he's on the art, and the art is gorgeous. Love the mythological aspect, getting to know all the main players in this Greek mythology here. Wonder Woman dealing with the real world and the nuances that she's not familiar with. All that was done beautifully. A great origin for Wonder Woman. Superman coming out in a few days, kicking off the DCU. For his origin, I would go to Birthright by Mark Waid. We did a review on our Spotify, our podcast, and this is also even an origin for Lex Luthor. You're going to get to know Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, and Clark Kent is where this book shines. They do that side very well, along obviously with Superman and the feud there with Lex Luthor. Definitely check it out. Not as soon as Superman, but we're going to see Doctor Doom on the big screen relatively soon as well. That's wild. The origin, Doctor Doom, Ed Brubaker did a modern retelling of the origin. Why does he love tech and magic so much? Why did he become obsessed with dark magic? Why is his face scarred? His relationship with Reed Richards in college. So much to love here. Perfect origin for Doom. Green Arrow Year One blew me away. This is very cinematic. I really would love to see this on the big screen. I don't think there's any other way to go for a character that we have not seen an origin for on the big screen, at least. Yes, he has a CW show. Anyway, this is packed with the coming of age story for Green Arrow, him maturing into a hero when he was a rich snob before. There's a survival aspect, a revenge aspect, there's a beautiful ending, and there's a tense journey along the way. Perfect origin for the character. Brian Michael Bendis on Ultimate Spider-Man, of course, is on the list. Slightly different universe for Peter's origin here, which makes unexpected things happen, right? We don't know what's going to happen in this slightly different universe, and they just knock it out of the park here. As someone who's not a fan of the Ultimate Universe, I'm surprised to say that Ultimate Universe does Spider-Man Origins well, because the rebooted Spider-Man Ultimate Universe, if you've read it, you know what's going on here. This is a great kind of origin here, but a great new story for Spider-Man. But Miles Morales as well, 3 picks for 1. Absolutely love. This is my favorite Miles Morales comic. The first 12 issues, his origin story with his uncle, him coming into the role of Spider-Man. Ultimate Universe killing it with Spider-Man Origins. Another obvious one, Batman Year One. Can't not have this on the list. I love it. It's a perfect Batman origin. It feels like animated. It feels cinematic. It feels like live action. It feels like a comic book. It's just Batman. So what you might not know, though, is Batman the Knight. Also a great origin for Batman. This is actually kind of filling in the dots after Bruce Wayne leaves Gotham and when he comes back as Batman and starts to become the vigilante. The Knight by Zdarsky is solid. Batman Year One, a classic. And we're not out of Gotham yet, because with Origin Comics, I have to put Dick Grayson's origin on the list of top 10s, because Dark Victory is where that happened, a modern retelling anyway. So that's his first days as Robin. I got another pairing for you, another great one by Jeff Lemire. This is Robin and Batman, first days as Robin for Dick Grayson. But the origin in Dark Victory is the sequel to Long Halloween, just the greatest duo of comics ever, maybe. To round out the list, I got X-23. This book blew me away. I couldn't put it down. It is tragic, but it keeps you so engaged. And then when Laura comes out of the dark pits that she was grown up, and the satisfying revenge that comes out of that, and her joining the team and finding light and hope with the X-Men, is absolutely beautiful. And there's a lot of great characters in here. There's Captain America and Daredevil kind of interrogating her in a way. Daredevil's having her back. Captain America's being the authoritative guy. That's a lot of fun. Kingpin has some great moments in here, which obviously you don't expect Kingpin in a mutant-related story. But this is how she became X-23, all that. It's crazy, it's action-packed, it's violent, so great origin. Frank Miller on Daredevil, The Man Without Fear. This is a graphic novel not tied to the longer Daredevil Frank Miller series. Great little isolated origin for Matt Murdock. Feeling connected to the characters. You get introduced to Kingpin. It's action-packed. It's dark. It's Frank Miller, so definitely check it out. Honorable mention, because these characters aren't exactly popular, but for the evil Batman in the Dark Knight's Metal, the tie-in trade, Dark Knight's Rising has each origin of the evil Batman that ends up with each power of the Justice League members separately. You know, Bruce Wayne ends up with the Green Lantern ring. Bruce Wayne ends up as Doomsday, Batman becoming Doomsday to use that power in a different universe. Batman is Aquaman, the King of Atlantis, like all the evil Batman in that Dark Knight's Metal event. All the origins are in one trade, and I think they're all really awesome.